So the other day, a Christian wrote me on YouTube, and I wish I could say that this is a unique instance of this happening, but it's not. What happened was this Christian wrote me. He had a name like Bible Study 71 whatever, a bunch of numbers, but hardcore Christian, very much in the line of the whole apologist thing. And he wrote me and he said, when you're down there in hell, burning alive with demons gnawing on your balls and, horrible fucking Satan there with his pitchfork jamming it in your butt. The flames just never stop burning your body and you're just roasting in eternal fucking agony of the sort that you just cannot even comprehend. You're gonna regret that you spent your earthly life trying to disprove what you know to be true. You know there's a God. You know there's a Jesus. And you're spending your time here on earth trying to disprove him. Well, when you're burning in hell, you're gonna realize what a mistake you made. Okay, you know what? I can understand this. If you're like a little fucking stupid kid, they tell you you're going to hell. I mean, I remember going to Sunday school. I didn't like it. I didn't want to go. I was dragged there. And they tell us, if you're bad, if you don't believe in Jesus, you're going to go to hell and you're going to burn. I was told that a single day in hell was like 1,000,000 years. Okay? So you little kids, sure, scare the fuck out of little kids, make them think, oh shit, better get with Jesus or I'm gonna go to hell. That makes sense to me, but I am a fucking grown-up. I'm a grown-up. You can't use hell on me. It just doesn't work. I mean, I know you guys think you got a hell of a sales pitch. If you look in the Old Testament, there's no real mention of hell or eternal torture or any of that stuff. That shit was something that didn't come along until the New Testament, because apparently heaven wasn't good enough. Just going to heaven and having that eternal paradise, that wasn't really good enough for mankind. They decided that not only did you need some positive reinforcement, you needed some strong negative reinforcement. So when you die, according to the Christians, there's two possibilities. Eternal bliss or eternal torment, nothing in between. The Catholics used to have purgatory, but they got rid of that. They figured, fuck it, no more purgatory. You burn or you bliss. That's all you got. Hell, to me, is just more proof that the Christian religion is nothing more than a marketing gimmick, okay? Because let's think about this. Every company out there on the planet in their advertising basically tells you that if you don't use their product, you're going to be consigned to a hell of an inferior life. Yeah, you better buy the new Volkswagen Jetta or you're going to be driving some unsafe piece of shit. Oh yeah, you better use that acne cream or fuck, you're going to be a socially awkward little bitch forever. So every product in all of existence paints this really fucking scary picture of what's going to happen if you don't buy. Muslims have a hell too. Should I be less scared of the Muslim hell? What if I choose wrong? What if I choose Christianity and it turns out that Islam is correct? That means I'm gonna roast forever in Muslim hell, which is equally as bad as Christian hell. You know why I'm not scared of either of them? Because they're fucking make-believe. You made them up to scare people, to scare really stupid, weak-minded people into following your dumbass religion. I know that this has been pointed out to death, but every time you talk about hell, you really do have to point out again that what sort of all-loving, all-forgiving God creates a place like hell? It just doesn't make any sense. Now, some people have said God is just like a parent figure. That's why we call him our Heavenly Father. So, of course, if we're good, he rewards us with heaven. But if we're bad, he punishes us with hell. Well, what kind of fucking parent would do that? All right, son, I'll tell you what. If you clean your room, I'll buy you a mansion. And you can do whatever you want and have all the ice cream you want. And anything you want. Anything your little heart desires. But if you don't clean your room, I am going to light you on fire and burn you alive. Yeah, God sounds like a pretty fucking shitty dad to me. So, anyway, the point of all this is, don't try to convince me that you're right with hell, because it's completely transparent what you're doing. You're not trying to appeal to my rationality. You're not trying to appeal to my empiricism. You're only trying to appeal to my fear, and I'm not afraid of the fucking boogeyman. I'm not afraid of your little red guy with horns down there with his pitchfork stabbing evildoers in the butt all day. I'm just not. Maybe that scares some 6-year-olds into taking Holy Communion or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I'm sure it does. But it's not gonna work on grown people like me who actually have a brain in their fucking heads. So stop sending me your dumbass fucking messages. Thanks.
It's all